because I mean, look, no one's perfect, but the idea that you're gonna find a perfect woman, or the ideal woman is what I should say, that's almost like non-existent. I'm not gonna sacrifice everything and she's not a virgin. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. You know, like I just like to live my life like kind of like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Wow, who's that? I don't know who that is.
Captain Jack Sparrow. So I kind of want to segue into watching
I want to
Pirates.
live like the Man with No Name, which allegedly is fake. I finally saw that movie, by the way.
Oh, what was it called?
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, yeah. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. What'd you think of that?
Dude, it was fire. Because okay, the thing is like, I didn't want to. For a long time, I didn't want to watch it because I thought the first two were just okay. But then I realized they're not even really a fucking trilogy.
No,
the trilogy thing was like a psyop they did to like, because those movies, they came out in Italy and then eventually they came to America, and but they had all three movies, so they're like, oh, like how do we brand it, like we need, like, because they all have the same director, same character, same setting basically. Like the bad guy in the Good and the Bad and the Ugly, he's like one of the people that helps him out and Clint Eastwood out in the second movie.
Yeah, Von Veen, something with a V.
Yeah, so it's like okay, maybe if you just ignore that, like you can and just know that okay, the Clint Eastwood character plays an archetype, and then like it all kind of feels like the same. Like it could be a trilogy, but not really. But yeah, so that's why I kind of didn't like watch it for a while, and then I heard someone talk about it, and they're like, yeah, low key, like, cause it feels like the first movie, what's it called, Fistful of Dollars. It feels like they're like warming, like, you know, just like warming up to see like, okay, like we can make a western. So that's why they stole a samurai movie, the plot of a samurai movie,
Which
to
one
make
was
their
it?
western.
Seven Rings, or what was it?
Yojimbo.
Yojimbo. There you go.
So that's why they stole the plot, because they just wanted or what was his name? The director.
Sergio Leone.
Yeah, he was just like, you know what? I just want, like, we're just gonna see if this thing works, so we could just make a basic western with this character, with this actor, and then see how it goes from there. And then that one was good. Second one, they're like, okay, we're no, let's just do another one. And then I feel like this one was the one where they really got to flex, like the third one, Good and Bad and the Ugly. I feel like that's the one where they're like, hey, now let's make like our western movie, the one we really want to make. Because again, the first one, it just feels like a warm up. This one feels like, I think the first one they're only like 2 hours or something, right?
The first one was low-key kind of mid.
I feel like I only like the first one just because I like
I like Yojimbo better.
I could catch the Yojimbo isms of it. That's the main reason why I enjoyed it. And then the second one, I was like, it was okay. But then this one, yeah, I felt it feels more. If I could tell why people always bring this one up. But it's funny that people that's how they branded it when it came out over here. Because I know it makes more sense to call them the Dollars Trilogy, because, and I think that's just like a fan made, someone created. But like all the movies are about money, so it kind of makes sense to call them Dollars Trilogy, even like especially the last one. But like when they brought it over here and they call it The Man with No Name, that's literally fake. He's called Blondie.
Yeah, I was about to say he's called Blondie.
He's called Blondie in this one, so they don't have names in it. But yeah, it feels like this is why I wanted to watch it, because I watched it like last Monday. I heard someone describe it as like the first Tarantino movie, because it does kind of feel like because I've been getting a Tarantino kick a little bit, and he, like in Kill Bill, he uses a lot of like Sergio Leone,
directing styles.
Reuses a lot of the not Leone, the guy who did the music.
Ennio Morricone.
Yeah, he uses a lot of the music.
Morricone.
Yeah. And then when I heard that one, the one when they're in the what's it called, the where everyone's dead? Fuck, what is that called?
No Man's Land?
No, the where all the tombstones are at.
The graveyard.
Graveyard. And that song plays, I'm like, whoa, this is where the fucking song is from?
Yeah.
Because I always knew that other song, the first song, and then this song, yeah. And then I see that one, I'm like, holy shit.
Dun dun,
yeah.
gold, something gold. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
That's a great trilogy. I love.
Well, if you watch them as a trilogy,
I watched it as a trilogy at first.
Did?
No, I'm a fucking liar. I saw Good, the Bad, the Ugly first, and then you know how all the fans online are like, oh, the Dollars trilogy, the Dollars trilogy.
Calling it a trilogy, it doesn't really work. Like, cause it's one of these movies where they're so similar. So if you watch them back to back, unless you're like a really big Western guy, like oh, I love spaghetti westerns. Like one of these guys, like okay, maybe you can enjoy it, but it's like they're too similar that like let's say you binge all of them. The problem with that is like they're all just in your head. Like as the same movie basically.
Yeah, to me it's just one like 8-hour long movie.
Yeah, and it's like if you do that, it doesn't make any sense. But if you kind of like slowly watch them, like let's say you watch like one of them a week, then maybe like you like because I didn't watch the last one. I think I watched it like 2 years ago, and
the second one.
Yeah, the second one. Like, I watched the first two with you, and then I was like, okay, I'll get to the other one eventually. But yeah, I like how that guy, because isn't that guy the ugly guy? He's like
the Mexican.
He's Jewish.
Yeah, I was say he's Polish, but he's a Polish Jew.
Jewish.
He's a Polish Jew, maybe. I know he's not Mexican.
He was a brown face. I don't think is a real thing.
You know
no one gets offended by brown face.
No, just me. I'm just kidding.
Well, you're a brown face. You're offended by that. Let me see.
What if I wasn't brown? I just do brown face just because I'm on the internet.
Yeah, Tuco's played by this Eli Wallach guy.
Oh my god, he's so fucking white, or allegedly white. He was in Godfather 3.
Let's see. Yeah, Polish Jewish immigrants.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I saw that he was. Well, no. You know what it was? Okay, look. So when I first saw these movies, I saw The Good, the Bad, the Ugly first. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I looked it up back in the day, and I wasn't woke on Jews yet, and I just saw Polish, and I was like, "What? They got a Polish nigga playing a Mexican?"
It was weird too, cause like the way he looks
does not look Mexican.
No, it's funny. He looks fucking like, I guess with the little tan, he looks like Japanese. He looks like the what's his name, Mifune, the guy, the Yojimbo guy. Like Loki in some scenes, he looks kind of Japanese.
He looks Arab.
Who was he in Batman? The fuck, he was Dr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze. You can tell he looks kind of Jewish in this one. That's crazy. But yeah, that movie is I was watching it, and then my mom watches like some of it. She's like, "This is kind of boring to me," and I was just like, "Yeah, it's a slow burn, but it's good." And also, this other thing I like, that it was set during the Civil War, but because it was like kind of disconnected from it culturally, like the war, because this is a freaking Italian movie. They don't try to like be biased and like paint one side better than the other. They're just like, no, it was a Civil War. Like, cause I feel like the problem with a lot of like the discussion of the Civil War in America is that like it's totally just biased on like where your family was from. Like if you're a heritage American, you know, whoever those people are, if you're a heritage American, you would be like, you know, like my family's Dixie, or like we're
from Kentucky.
Yeah, all this stuff. So a lot of that's biased on like that part, and but also the racial thing. That's where a lot of people.
You know where I think heritage Americans. I want to get into the Pirates trilogy.
Yeah.
But before you finish what you're gonna say, I think what killed the heritage American is when they started mixing with like Indians.
Are you talking about like
if let's say you have some
Killers of the Flower Moon style?
Yeah, like you have some white guy, but his great grandpappy was a Blackfoot.
Yeah,
that's where like I think it started to kill because then it becomes, well, what really is an American? You know what really is an American? And then Italians started coming in, and then Irish started coming in. And they made it fucking worse. Oh, well, my great grandpappy was from was a Blackfoot Cherokee, and then my ma's parents were from Ireland. So then it becomes, oh well, what really is an American?
Well, I would say it like if there's like a multi-generational thing, I think that's the.
Well, I'm saying they abandoned the identity of being a heritage American because they're already mixed with Indians.
But I think the difference is that once your family is in America for a few, like, let's say like 5 generations,
Mm-hmm.
then there's that's very different from just like being like of one like ethnicity and like coming here like like now.
Mm.
And so I guess what you're trying to say is that the once they started losing like the wasp identity, that's when it went downhill. But I don't know. I think there's still. I think that term is still useful. I'm
No,
not.
yeah,
I'm like I'm not gonna say that.
I was just being
You're just trying to hit on Whitey.
yeah.
You're just trying to hit on Whitey.
Sorry,
When
I seen all the
well, how
what.
are we gonna get views anyway? That's how we need to get views. We need to hit on Whitey. We need to talk bad about the Catholic Church allegedly to get views.
But no, yeah, it was a great trilogy. The supposed
Yeah,
dollars trilogy,
yeah, but going back to what I was saying,
the
I
Civil
like
War.
that there wasn't that the way how they depict the Civil War wasn't like totally like because the way how it would work now would totally just be like ham fisted, but they're just like no, all of them are just soldiers. But I like how like it's just like a background thing happening because like all these characters they're just like or the 3 characters they're just all about like oh I need to get the money and then like while all this is happening just like a bunch of people are dying. If anything, I like how they depict it like the war just being like yeah a bunch of people dying over some stupid shit. That's really what the Civil War is about. It's not about you know. And I like how they're not even in the movie, so that's even further proof. Like, it wasn't about fighting over them, really. It wasn't about that. It was literally just about, I guess, fighting over how, like, culturally how America should be ran. Um, and then the characters see they just see a bunch of people dying for no reason, and I that was one of the first times I saw it kind of highlight, and I'm not even sure it was done on purpose, but I like how it was highlighted in the movie a bit.